All right, before we get started, we're going to do a little mic check. How is it sounding? Music too loud? Overpowering the mic? Hell yeah. That's what we want to hear. All right then. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're gonna do a little bit of blendering. But before we get into that, I believe I broke a cardinal sin of Twitch. And I plugged myself in another person's stream. So to repent from my devious sins, I have a little something to show everyone. Oh, put your hands in the air. That's Bullet Breezy right there. And I want to shout out his YouTube channel, where he has put up a full tutorial on setting up Meld Studio, which is what I'm also using. Alright, hang on, wait a second. Music is a little too loud for us. How about that? Alright, while we're waiting for a response on the audio stuff, we got Bullet Breezy here on the screen. As I was just saying, he has a full tutorial on setting up Meld Studio for anyone who wants to get their feet wet into streaming. I've got all my training from the master firsthand on his streams, which he is more than happy to help. He will stop his stream or stop what he's doing in his stream to give you the full breakdown on how he's doing anything in his stream so that he can spread that goodness of streaming and get more people in his community. Oh, now there's no music? Hey, well, it's a new thing that I'm trying to set up here. Let me see. Just bring this up a little bit. Maybe right there. It is kind of, the music is kind of soft right now. So anyway, that's me repenting for my sins about plugging my own channel while he was doing his thing. Hey, but we don't ever learn, because the next thing I want to talk about is my own stuff. Woo, it's bright. So today in my stream, we're going into Blender, and I actually sell a lot of these things, and everything I'm making will be put onto my Etsy page. Everything you see here, except for the little blue dude, I made in Blender, and then I used my 3D printer to make and print this, and then I painted it myself. And I actually got a couple of things to show off that I have printed. Now, you saw the blacksmith stuff. I got little things right here. Take a look. Look at that. little anvil on a stump. And then Mike's right in the way. Some bellows. A good D&D adventure has loot in a chest. I got some trees. Now everything I ship will not be painted. You'll have to do that yourself. And then, of course, not everything is D&D. Look at that water tower. You can use this for Warhammer. Or maybe even a futuristic sci-fi or post-apocalyptic tabletop adventure. Alright, so I DM. I'm a DM. I'm not my group's forever DM. Or the main one. But every so often, I'm more like a guest DM. Or I'll run a campaign in between my buddy's campaign. And so, I have a feeling we might be having a showdown at the Bandit Camp. Hidden it deep in the woods, in the forest. And I feel like this might be a really big boss fight with a lot of enemies. And rather than drawing some 2D scribble onto a whiteboard with grids on it, maybe I, with my ability to 3D model and a 3D printer in the back, why don't I just make the terrain myself? So that is what we're gonna do. First things first, we don't need this. Get that out of here. We're gonna build some wooden walls. Like they chopped down the tree, sharpened the top of it, and stuck it in the ground. That's what we're gonna do. So first, let's see here. In object mode, we need to add a mesh, and we're gonna add a cylinder. Right? Hey, that's pretty easy. Alright. We got a cylinder. We're gonna go over from object mode in the top corner over there, and we're gonna go into edit mode. Okay, now we can edit everything. But we have the entire object selected, which is not that's not what I want. What I want is we're gonna go to faces and just select the top. And then we're going to go over here to move, and we're going to hit the Z axis, and we're just going to make this thing longer. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm going to select everything again, right click, subdivide it. Nope, just kidding. That's too much. Now let's loop cuts. There we go. Let's do 4 loop cuts so we can have some more stuff to work with. Insert face. Select this. Watch this. Let's do a couple of these. Do about like that. All right. Move back on the Z axis. Ooh, that's not what I want. But hang on. I think we can work on this. Actually, I'm a little rusty. It's been a while. We should extrude. Then we should... Guess we could bevel it. Oh yeah, there we go. Then what we can do is select the top and do this. Scale it and bring this a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. And then move this back up. That's what she said. Alright, and then we can hit our loop cut, and we can put in some loop cuts inside this, so we can actually manipulate the way the top looks. See, all the magic's gonna happen when we do a was it called? A diffuse layer, I think. Modifiers, add modifier, deform, displacement map. We want to do a displacement map. That's going to give all the textures later on, but first we need to get the general shape of this down. I think one of the things we're going to end up doing is, now that we've done this, we could probably go into... We probably should select the whole thing. Subdivide it? Alright, so one of the things about a displacement map, and we're also going to do a little sculpting, is that you're going to need a lot more vertices to work with. A displacement map looks at those vertices, which are all these dots, and it tells itself, okay, the displacement map goes, hey, these things are going to be shifted along these vertices to give it this texture. But we're going to actually go over to sculpt mode, and you get all these options here on the bottom that you can use to sculpt it like clay. What we're looking to do, I think we're looking more to maybe trim. The idea is we want this to look like it's been whittled down a little bit towards the top here. Like it's been chopped at. Yeah, there we go. And you know, when you whittle at the, like a stick, it has kind of these grooves along it that give it, that make it pointed. You're shaving away at it. So we're going to do that. And then I think if we use maybe its boundary or its plateau, it's kind of looking like a crayon. Kind of making me hungry. Alright, let's go back over to edit mode. Oh, now you can actually see it a lot better. Look at that. I think if we go back to face, we select the top, tippity top. What are you doing? It said face. Okay, that's it. Oh. Like I can't select the face at all. Oh, because I'm on the wrong tool. That might be why. We need to go to the select tool. Select face. Select this face. Move it up. Maybe if we hit scale, we can shrink the tip down a little bit. If you hit Alt on the keyboard, you can actually select around a whole line. And then we're going to bring this up to scale it as well. Alright, let's zoom out and take a look. I feel like we need to just sculpt right here on the edge and just deepen. Nope. All sharpen. There we go. I think if we kind of do this. Well, that kind of looks more like what we're looking for. I kind of want plateau to hit. Ooh. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Okay. Alright, now that that's done, we can go over to object mode. This just shows it as an object now. Now we're going to do our thing. It's been a second, but I'm pretty sure I need... What was it? It's no normal, no generate, subdivision surface. Then oh yeah, you like? I got no, my chair's in the way. Try to get this kind of background forge thing with all the forge tools back there, a cauldron or something. We're gonna put these to the max. You always want your subdivide to be before your displacement map. Bammo. Ooh, it's made my piece of wood all like a turd or something. But that's because we need to change something. What was it? Oh, cat call Clark over to simple. Right? Oh. Hang on, what was it? I don't remember what it was. Pretty sure it's simple. Alright. There we go. Bring the strength down to 0.100. We're going to add a new texture. And then we're going to go to add new texture. I think. This one? Oh, it's this one. Alright. New. Nope. New image. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Part of my scene is coming off the TV here. There we go. Well, I actually have a whole bunch of textures. Displacement maps. Bark Willow is the one I like to use. But I got all of these from a website. And they're all free. We're going to open this. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? That's fine. We're going to go back. No. Here. Here. I want UV. I'm pretty sure. Hey, there we go. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Wooden texture grains. Looking like a tree. Except for the top looking kind of janky. That's kind of fine. Actually, that looks fine. Direction. Of course, we got to see what it looks like when it is. Oh no, that only does it on the top. We want, because I kind of want the top to be smooth, because you know when you have a stick and you whittle it, you're whittling away all the bark and stuff, and you just have the soft wood underneath. So I'm wondering if I need to do it on like that looks pretty good. My viewport, it looks pretty good on it. You got all the grain coming up the sides here, and then the top is not too bad. Ah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Now what was it? Well, actually, hang on. I think I want to do something nice. So this is what I want to do. I want to add a new collection. And then inside that collection, we want to add another mesh. And I want to add a cube. So these are two separate objects. If I have them under the same collection, then I could actually accidentally have them both have the same textures on them. I don't want that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our cube, we're going to go into edit mode so we can see all the faces and stuff. We're going to go on face, and then we're going to go to the move selection. We're going to extend this out. And we're going to do this face, and we're going to extend this out on the y-axis. And do that. Alright, next. Actually, let's select the whole thing. You can do that by pressing A on the keyboard. And we're gonna bring this down to like there, about halfway through it. And then I'm gonna take it. Nope. We want lines. We're gonna go from faces to edges. We're gonna select this edge, and we're just gonna bring it out. And then we're gonna go over here and select this edge, and we're gonna bring this edge out. And then we're gonna go back to face, and we're gonna select this face, and we're gonna drag it out this way. And then, where's my mouse? And then you're all gonna wonder why I did all that. Well, don't worry, I got you on that. We got one more thing I want to do here. We're gonna select both of these faces, and we got this tool right here called bevel. We're gonna select that. Let's do like 6 edges or 6 segments, and it's just gonna curve out that top piece. And then select the whole thing. Say we subdivide it a bit. Actually, okay, no, that's fine. I'm gonna try my best not to touch these sides here, because the idea that I'm thinking of is if I go to the cylinder, if I go to the cylinder here, you can. Is it shifty? Nothing happened. Oh, okay, hang on. You gotta click right here. So now we're selecting this one. And I'm okay with it being in object mode. Alright. Shifty, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and we duplicated it. But I kind of goofed on that. We're working in 3D space, so we're gonna need to that. Pull off the center a little bit. It's like both of these cylinders. Shift D. We did it. Hang on. Shift D. There we go. It's a little laggy. I think Blender is using a lot of PC power right now. Look at that. We're slowly creating a wall. That looks good. It's a little far forward. We can shift it back a little bit. Look at that. We're building a wall. Unfortunately, we do not have enough. We need to shift over to our cube. Our cube. Edit mode. There we go. I want to. Hang on. And then we need to go to faces. And we need to move this over just enough so we can get, I think, one more log. Excuse me. We're gonna shift back up to this. I'm gonna go to object mode because it's just a little easier. Because all we're doing is we're doing Shift D, which duplicates. Once we get that little diamond shape, we can, well, we can do nothing with it but mess it up. And hang on. I think 5 across is gonna look really good. Good height. Shift it up a little bit more. Alright, now we go back to our cube. Back into edit mode. Back on faces. Shift this out just a little bit more. There we go. That's what we got. We got ourselves a 5 log wooden wall for the Bandit Camp. Philly cheesesteak tots? That sounds really good. Yeah, I need to pay attention to chat. While I'm doing this, sometimes I get really locked in. Alright, so so we got the logs here, right? I feel like that gap is going to be bad. What is this? Abortive Anklers Zinubu. Oh my god. We were just talking shit about the AI and now it's after us. What are we gonna do? I want to shift this one over. Doink. Yeah, in object mode. I think you can just see a little bit of a gap, and I feel like the 3D printer is gonna hate me for that. Kind of want these just touching. They kind of look like they're getting a little lopsided there. I guess a wooden wall wouldn't be like perfectly stacked in a row. Alright, now we're gonna go back to our cube. We're gonna go into the sculpt mode. And we're just gonna make a mess here. Because the idea, I'm not seeing anything. The idea, hey, what's the big idea here? What? This ain't doing nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Huh? Sculpt it. Oh, might not be enough vertices on this thing to sculpt it. So we're gonna edit mode. Probably not. Let's go to loop cut. Do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now I think we're gonna have enough. So the idea is you get the 4 logs set up. Oh, click on the name and hit ban. Oh, there you go. Okay. Bye bye bot. I mean, hopefully that bot added to my my average, right? If for just a moment. Alright, let's see here. So what I was saying is that these 5 stumps, they set those up for the wall, and then they mounded up some dirt where they dug it up, and that's what this section's gonna be. No, they don't. Man, we can't get nothing nice. Alright. So I'm thinking we got lots of options here. Oh. I think we're just going to use this, and we're just going to kind of... Let's do Couple of these, couple of this. We do a little couple of these. I want to deform it just enough. After this, we're gonna use our we'll use that displacement map, and I have a texture displacement map for ground. Yeah, I mean, let's just go ahead and do that. Add the modifier, add the generate, add our subdivision surface. Make it simple. Click on over, and just like I just always max these out, these settings out, which you cannot see behind the stream. And then deform, displacement. Add a new one. That looks like jank. Make the strength 1 or 0.1. So it's not so broken. And then we will go to this. We will go to can't see it for some reason. There we go. What? I just did it. Where'd it go? Oh, whoops. Preview image. Oh, there we go. Just did it, and then I completely forgot. Displacement maps. Where was it? Boss rock? No, I thought I had a one for like dirt. Coastal rock? Coast, sand, and rocks. Yeah, we'll use that one. That's some dirt. That's some dirt. Ain't that some dirt piled up? But I don't want the sides to have this texture. So this will be, we will do a what am I trying to say? Here we go. UV. Oh, what? No, I liked it the other way. I liked it really gritty like that. Yeah. I want Z? Kind of. I don't want it on that. Definitely. X. There we go. X is the one we were before. So we got textures into the dirt, and when hopefully the 3D printer gets all that. But there we go. We got a single segment of a wall. And I can print this off multiple times, and because I left the sides relatively smooth, I can just kind of set them up next to each other. So there we go. That is one thing on my big old list of things that I have to do. So now, we're actually going to do a 2-for-1 in this file. Because what we can do is, like, we got this, right? And I think we can take both of these and add them into their own thing, maybe? I don't know. But we can select everything. This is what we're going to do. We want corner pieces as well. And what we're going to do is not push whatever I just pushed. We want A. Nope, we don't want A. I don't know what we even want anymore. I'm trying to select everything. Oh, we're still in sculpt. That's why. Okay, object mode. Get back into that. I want to select everything. I want to select that. I want to select the cube. And then this is the part where I'm going to make my computer chug. Shift D. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's chugging. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. All right. that wasn't too good. That really made my computer question its existence. Well, rotate along the x-axis gives us this. We want a perfect 90. They're all perfect 90. There's actually an easier way to have done that, but oh yeah, when I just do Blender by itself, I can hear my computer chugging along. Computers don't breathe. It's breathing heavy when I use this program. I spent more so because I have the textures on right now, so it's like, hey, there's textures here. Actually, I'm about to make a huge critical mistake. What we got going on here, just fine. What I need to do is I need to go to File, I need to go to Save, I need to save it. Always save your projects, or else you're going to find out when your computer crashes and none of it's saved that you got to start over. And then it's just like playing those video games where you get all the resources and then you die and someone else steals it. So we're going to name this Wooden... Maybe not Wooden Wall. Wooden... I guess Wooden... Well, what do I want to... Wooden... Oh, I know what it is. Wooden Wall Bandit. Wooden Wall Bandit Camp. Oh, underscore one more time. Straight. Straight. So now we know that this particular Blender file is dealing with the wooden walls straight across. No corners. Then we're going to save it. Alright, we're going to do this again. We're going to go to File. We're going to go to Save. And it saved it. Alright, cool. Never mind. We're going to go to Save As. And we're going to go in here and we're going to change this to corner. There's a corner. And we're going to say Save As. Alright, now we have two separate files. We have one with straightaway walls, and we're going to have the second one for the corner. So now everything I do here is going to be for the corner piece. Alright, and what that means is... I want to make sure these are... See, alright, so that's going to be a problem. Actually, let's just, do that. It kind of looks like just this needs to come down. It's, no, the whole thing needs to come down. Alright, so we're going to select all of this. This is just ever so slightly higher. We're just going to bring this down so they're level. Alright. Shift D. Only duplicating one object, which definitely makes my computer not want to kill itself. But what we're going to do is if we go into edit mode, we can select this. No, we can't. I'm about to make another crucial mistake. Yes, I am. Was going to take this and push it in, but that's the issue we come across right here, is I'm only moving this face. So when I go to try to shrink it down to use it as a little corner piece, I'm like pointing at my screen, but you can't see that. When I go to use it for the corner piece, it's not gonna work. So what I'll do instead is we'll just select the whole thing, and I think if we do a scale, we can scale this along the y-axis, and it will do what we want it to. Then actually do a little bit less, move it into place, yeah, something like that. But we want it to turn, and that's when we're going to do this. But what we're going to do is we're going to extrude out from here, extrude out a little bit, and we're going to rotate on the Z. We gotta check the other side. We don't want any of this line crossing over here. So as we go back and forth between extruding, we come out a little bit, and then we're going to rotate it a little bit. There's probably an easier way to do this, but for now, this is how I do it. I'm definitely someone who's somewhere in between beginner and intermediate at doing this. And I did go to college for stuff like this. Honestly, we probably could do something more along the lines of this. If we hit Edge and we hit the Alt button and we select Control Alt, that ain't it either. Oh yeah, because it does something weird if you're not careful. It cares about the placement of where you're putting these. So watch this. That looks kind of gross. Oops. Here we go. Nope. Yep. I probably could have done this a lot faster if I decided to just remake this whole piece. Oh well. Hey, what are you doing? Let's rotate. We're kind of getting there. Alright, in art, sometimes you realize that you're messing something up. It's not going quite the direction you want it to. And what that means is sometimes you just gotta start over. Get a different perspective on it. 'Cause I'm trying to get this to curve, but I feel like this is taking way too long. And I probably could have just done this in like a second, a different way. And that's what we're going to do. What I probably could have just done a lot easier, hang on, let me get back up here, is I could have just added a mesh, added a cube. Why is it all the way over there? I don't know. Actually, I know why it's all the way over there. Bam. Add a mesh, add a cube. Now it's not so far away. Bring the cube into this. then go to faces, and we can bring it out to here. Bring it out to here. Whoops, too far away. Here. Oh, yeah, I want to actually say something as I do this, as we continue to do this, but these are all separate pieces, but when you put this up onto the 3D printer, all touching pieces will come together as one piece. Especially if there's enough overlap, which we are definitely going to make sure there is. Okay. And now it's time for the beveling part of this. A 1, a 2, a 2 for now. That is not doing what I want to. I think if we do all 3 of these, though. Okay. Is there a face down here? Oh, it's definitely not. Okay. That's many faces. Many faces. Just bring this down a little bit. All that's going to be very smooth. When you print it on the... Hey! Why is this... Hold on this. And actually, this is what I was talking about. So I added this cube last, and you're already starting to see that it has a texture to it. That's because I think everything, all the modifiers apply to all the cubes that are in here. But this particular cube is not looking the same as the other ones, is it? Go to object mode. It's only on this side, and this one's only on this side. And this is not... This one, I think, has to be just different than everyone else. And I think it's going to actually need to be normal. Yerp. Look at that. My only thing is, look at that, right there. That edge is just enough. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to edit mode. I think we're just going to... How does we do it? I think if we just lift all these up enough, might not even matter in the grand scheme of things, because of the 3D printer might not even register all that or even care about all that. Let's go back to object mode. That's not going to matter on the bottom there. Don't like that. Edit mode, we're going to select edges, not faces. We're going to alt click. I think if we just add another bevel and just curve it off in here. That looks all janky as hell, but if we go to object mode, does it matter? No, not really. Yes, kind of, sort of. That's curved out too much now. Why is this all not working? Tell me what I need to know. Show me the way. Ooh. Ugh. I'm not really liking how this is working. Oh, well, hello, we got a new person. Yes, I am actually setting this up for a D&D campaign session coming up in about a week from now. A week from tomorrow, actually, because our group plays every Sunday. I don't stream it. I'm not sure if the people that I play D&D with would be okay with that. But I think we got a boss fight coming up on our hands. And I have a 3D printer and the knowledge to model. And they're going to be fighting in a bandit camp that was taken over by a hag who has either converted the bandits into cultists or turned them into zombies / skeletons. And it's actually part of the backstory of one of my players, so they had to face someone from their past. Little shift D, nuts, and boom. Let's see here. So right now what we're building is the wooden walls built around the bandit camp. I think, you know what? I think it'll be kind of cool. We're just gonna scale this up a little bit. Alright, now it's the corner of our bandit wall. So now what we've set up is we set up a corner, which we can make 4 corners. We have ourselves straightaways that we can place in between them when we set up the map. So what's one more thing we gotta do? Well, how are they gonna get in? We need to make a little gate area. So that's done. File. Okay. Alright. Straightaways, corners. Next, we need to do ourselves a gate. I'm thinking of how I want to do this. Maybe I won't. And what I mean by that is maybe they just didn't build gates. There's just openings where they didn't place the they just didn't place the logs there to build the wall. They have undead zombies and skeletons that can man these things. But what I do want to do is have a destroyed portion of it to give the players a chance to maybe sneak in to part of it. Alright, so what we're going to do, what we did last time, is we're going to go over to Save As. And we're going to go to Wooden Wall, Bandit Camp, Corner. Let's change Corner to Destroyed. And we'll save that one. Alright. And then we're going to click on all the stuff we don't want anymore. And delete it. Made a mistake. Control Z, bring it back. Oh. Hang on now. Okay, there we go. It was taking a second to think about it. We accidentally selected our mound of dirt for that, and we did not want to do that. Delete all that. There we go. Okay. But now, that's fine. Okay. How are we gonna make this stuff look destroyed? Let's delete a couple of these. Let's take our cube, our mound of dirt. Let's go to sculpt. Let's see if we just push all this down. What's happening? Something. Can I just say this? Entertaining more like, no, stop. Stop. We want to just push all this down. Here's chugging right now thinking about this. We get a lot of activity in the chat. Welcome anyone new to the chat. Hello, hello. I'm not doing this for a video game. I actually, I have an Etsy store, you might notice, where I actually make 3D terrain for D&D and Warhammer. And I have a session coming up where I might have a boss fight against a hag that has taken over at Bandit Camp. And so I'm currently working on a long list of stuff for the Bandit Camp. Here's my list. Check it twice, Santa Claus style. But I need wooden walls, I need tents, huts, cages, a large bonfire, barrels, crates, weapon racks, training dummies, maybe a well, loot pile, an altar for the hag, and maybe some natural terrain like rocks and trees and stuff. So at the moment, we got a corner, or the corner set up for the wooden wall that goes around the Bandit Camp. Both of you who just joined, thank you for the follow. Getting closer to the goal of 25 for to be affiliate. So thank you very much. And then going back to what I was saying, but we got the corners done, so we can print 4 of those to get the 4 corners. And I got straightaways, so we can put those in between. And now we're gonna do a destroyed section of the wall that we can use to maybe have the players have the opportunity to sneak into the camp without going straight through the front door. And what I want to do, and we're having a little bit of trouble pushing all this down. Try to find one of these brushes, I'll do it. But we want to kind of sculpt this here. Hang on, maybe I can just... Whoop! Everything disappeared. What? My computer's chugging along here, trying to render all this stuff. Here, maybe if we just lower this. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think we'll do so much faster if we just go into this. Probably just select all these. That's not. Hang on. I think if we do something like a bit, and a little bit of this. I want to rotate it like this. Oh! No, no, no. That's not what I want to do either. This isn't working out like I want it to at all. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I just gotta scale the whole thing. That's not scaling at all. We need this one. I've never seen this do two things at once. Alright, I like that. I think we'll just, instead of trying to modify this one, I think what we're just going to do is we're going to do what we did last time. And we're going to add another cube. Another cubular. Here. Alright, come on. Nope, nope, nope. We just want this one. We're just going to stick it right up in here. We're going to put it right here. Level it out. Click on the y-axis here. This will give us a better idea of how to level it. Click on these faces. We're going to drag it out to about there. Ooh, misclicks. Nope, that's not what I want either. There we go. Bring this out a little bit. Switch over to edges so we can select this edge and this edge. Go to our beveling tool and kind of do that. Switch over to faces again. No, no edges. I want to do... No, don't do that. That. Maybe bring it out a little bit. And then... rotate it? That's not rotating at all. Okay. That looks like it's tipping up a little bit. Kinda is. I don't know what I did. I think I hit something, but I'm like getting all the options at once right now, and that's kind of cool. Look, I got scaling, rotating, and moving all set up at once, and I don't know if I hit something on my keyboard to do that. That's kind of cool, though. But we need to... That's not... We need to do this. And we need to set in some... Ooh, ooh, ooh. We need to do some of this. Alright. We'll see. I bet if we go over to object mode, it's going to do the thing. It didn't do the thing. Oh, because the thing ain't being thinged. Really? Why isn't this showing any texture on it? Oh, never mind. There's texture. Yeah, hang on. Let's take a closer look. That looks good. That looks not as good. But why? What? Are these two different things? Oh, it did that thing where it like makes them all one thing. I mean, that's not the worst. This is a little too straight. This is supposed to be like the dirt kind of ended, right? Here, I have an idea. We're gonna select this. Shift D to duplicate. My computer's gonna think about it. There. Let's rotate it. Bonk. Oh, it fell over, y'all. Okay. Maybe rotate it or move it like that. Oh, look, it broke. Fell over. Alright. The stream's gonna get a little jittery. Brace yourself. want to make 2 of these. Here we go. Alright, made a second one. Actually, stand it up on the right. Stand them up next to each other here. So the idea, excuse me, so 180 degrees. Bam. We're going to take this one, rotate it, forward. It's kind of falling from right there. And select our whole thing. Put it over here. Hey, and it's after if the wall broke right here, right? They're not lined up. Nope. Hey, there you go. There's the broken section of wall. Now, we're going to go to File. Oh, it's already said it's destroyed. God, I did that. So we're just going to hit save. Alright. So now we got 4 corners, straightaways, destroyed section of the wall. Now, we can quit doing all this all together. So we're going to do new general. Start all over. We're doing a whole new thing now. We're going to do tents. I'm using Shift D when I do, whenever I duplicate something, it's Shift D. And having the stream open, it's also recording this for YouTube. All of this stuff makes my computer start panting. It loses its breath a little bit. Alright. So we got all the wall parts that I want to do. Now we're going to do tents. I'm going to take a second to think in my brain of what a tent looks like. Alt-D. Oh, Alt-D. Okay, we'll try that. Because what we're going to do is, once we make one tent, we're just going to duplicate it a couple times, and when we send it over to the printer to print it, I'll just have multiple copies of it ready to go. Plus, I want to make some slight variation to each tent, so it doesn't look all the same. Alright, we need to go back over to edit mode. And edges. And just going to bring these two together. Super easy tent time. Oh yeah. I see. I'm wondering if... No, hang on. I got an idea. Cut it out. I got an idea. Bam! Loop cuts. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Hey, it worked. Did it? Oh, hang on, wait, I got an idea. I'm doing some jank stuff here, but I think... Hey, I kind of like that. Bob Ross, happy accidents, people. But we want we scale along this axis. No, we don't. That's not what we wanted. We don't know what we want. Looks weird. I think we need to actually do it by the face. What am I even doing? Doing some jank stuff. Yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, hang on. We're almost... We're almost done. I think I just heard some thunder. Base. I mean, it's pretty simple. It looks like a tent. Right? It'll get the job done. But how cool would it be that if, like, what's in the tent? And then I lift it up, it's like, oh, there's a zombie inside. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so that means... we don't do that. No, we don't do that. That's not... Whoa. Oh, no. No. I know what we need to do. Hang on, wait. Oops. Select all these again. This one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then this one. Look at us. That is pretty good. And then we just scale it. And we say, don't go back inside. Oh, look at that. So now, if we make this big enough, we could actually put a model underneath it. And then when the player's like, I want to see what's inside the tent. It's like, alright, you look in the tent. There's a zombie in there. There's a bandit. There's a beholder. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Alright, so we got one tent. Oh wait, no, hang on. I had another idea in my head, and I kind of want to do this real quick. So we're going to... what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I know. We're going to set new collection. That boop, and we can add a mesh into that one. Add a cylinder. Move the cylinder this way. Scale the cylinder so it's like... Rotate the cylinder so it's like... Zoom in so I can see the cylinder. see. Extend cylinder. Extend cylinder this way. Select the cylinder. Lower the cylinder. Oh wait, hang on a second. You wouldn't see it, right? If this was supposed to be like a wooden frame and then like a piece of like a tarp cloth put over top of it, you wouldn't even see any of the wood. Yeah, you know what? Goodbye. That's good enough. I mean, hang on a second. Beep bop boop bop beep bop. Bam. Delete fixes. No. Oh, that's gonna be too much work. I was thinking about just, you know, filling all the faces up, but honestly, like I said, it's simple and it gets the job done. Do I have? All right, so do I have a texture or subsurface, and then simple, jack it up to the top, to the max, deform, where displace, there it is. Brand new, go over here, open it up, go to my textures, go to my displacement maps. I don't think I have a cloth. I got concrete, I got wooden planks, metal, rock, no. Do not have a texture for that. Hey, take a little quick look at the Etsy shop real quick, where we're gonna go to displacement maps, and let's see if I can remember the one I went to. Oh wait, did I save it? I think I saved it in my favorites, right? Oh, yeah. Polyhaven. That's the one I like using. This is the website that I use to get my displacements. I think just using the base cloud one would work, maybe. Is that a, is that one of the displacement things, too? Oh, look, that's good. Except if it makes it actually like this, then 3D printing seeing through something is kind of not good. I'm not sure if any of these would be good. I think this actually does like see-through. Let me look. Well, I mean, we can find out. We will see what happens. Open this. Nope. Downloads. We need to extract. And we want to extract it into this one. Bam, boom. Alright, let's see what happens when we put those together. So we're going to open. We're going to go to textures. Oh wait, I didn't put it inside there. Where did I put it? This one. There we go. And we want this one open. Nothing happened. Or in edit mode, we need an object. Whoa! I know what's going on. Strength needs to be at 0.1. That's still kind of doopy doo. Oh yeah, wait. That's still crazy looking. Let's do 0.1. I don't know if the 3D printer is going to see all this. You think it'll work? I mean, it doesn't look bad. Maybe instead of maybe we do 0.05. That looks like chain link fence, though. That looks like straight up chain link fence. Oh, we don't need all that underneath nonsense. It's gotta be normal. I like where your head's at. Because you can do something. It is a little much. It's a lot of much. But you can go here and you can go to mapping and you can change how it repeats. Which shrinks it down. And we can go to crop too and no, that doesn't look good. Alright, well, sometimes you just gotta say, just kidding, and not do it at all. Not everything needs a thing. So we're just gonna leave it as is. It will be okay. It's pretty simple, but like I said, it'll probably just be good enough to get the job done for its placement on the D&D map. Alright. So we got something a little bigger to do. I want to do an actual... This is going to be a big one. Let's save this real quick. Hence... Band... I do for Bandit Camp. Actually, I should name everything, like, keep it all together. Okay, so next there's gonna be one log cabin situation going on inside. So let's start with this. What am I thinking? Edit mode, that's what I want. And faces. And lower this thing down. And then select it here. And then alright, so what I'm thinking is there's going to be a simple log cabin situation, and we'll just make it a simple rectangle. And I actually want to, I I want different things for this. So let's say, hang on. We can. That's retro future for you. When you subdivide it and you have such a thin edge, it like adds a billion lines on the one edge here, and it just looks so bad. And you don't need all that, really. Nope. Bam. Maybe one across the. Alright. So now, boom. No, generate, sub, divide, modify or. Alright, so here's my thought. We got ourselves a stone foundation to our little log cabin. Open. Placement maps. We could, no, hang on, wait. Castle break is too much. Thought I had one. There's a wooden floor. I mean, we could just say wood, but I thought I had. Definitely not that. That's too nice. I had like a cobblestone one, but I guess not. Oh, okay. Let's go back. Show me the textures. Right? Alright, we're looking for something that's like just large, sloppily put down stone. Maybe something like that. I'm not vibing with any of these. These are all too structured. Let's do mermaid? No, not mermaid. Lore. But again, these all look way too nice. I mean, not to be mean to any of the bandits, but I don't think any of them are like good at. Wait, I think I already have this one. Yeah, I think I already have that one. I guess we can just use it. Yes. Huh? Wait, hang on. Road. No. Okay, I think we'll just use the one we already have. Which was this one. Oh, Lordy, I keep forgetting. Gotta lower the strength. I mean, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Don't see it anymore. Oh, there it is. That looks so much better because now it's not so, we really just... It's so much better on the bottom. Oh, why is that? That's funny. We can just flip it, I guess, or just put it on the Z-axis, and then maybe 0.2. Now that's looking good. That looks a lot better. Little stone floor right there. I like that. Alright. And then we don't need to worry about the bottom because when it 3D prints, that's going to be the bottom. It's going to be flat. You know, actually, I see that. Yes, there could be a bandit that has just love for interior design. There could be one that loves fashion. There was one that loved cooking in a previous one. His name was Timothy, I want to say, or Travis. And the players really didn't want to kill him. They actually convinced him to run away. Okay. That looks good. Now, this is the part where my computer is going to hate me, I think. Unless there's like a log cabin displacement map. Because what I'm about to do is I'm going to make each individual log that builds up the walls. And I have a feeling that that might be too much for my computer to think about. And me. So, I mean, look at this one. This one's got little nails in it. I just don't think it's going to be what we're looking for. Oh my god, look at that. Wooden trunk wall. What? Well, that one's even better. Or, that looks deeper. Don't you love it when it just comes together and you just find what you're looking for? Alright, let's get that one in. Oh, yeah. Now I won't have to model each individual log and blow my computer up. Extra. Browse that into this one. After the stream, I'll probably clean all that up and put them in their respective folders that I like to do. Weeds! Okay, so now it's just easy as... well, I want this to be separate. So we need to add a new collection and add a cube. As easy as that? I want a window, though. So I think I have a way of doing that. But first, let's get over here and take a look. Look at that, 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 look at that. It's awesome. We need to go back to edit mode so I can actually edit this and this and... Alright, so here, we're going to do a little cheaty meat. A little cheat. We're going to have it stick out just a little bit. And then... do that. Something like that. So the idea... The idea... is that when we do the displacement, you'll be able to see all the logs on the outside of the house. Let's actually pull it back a little bit. Good. Pull it back a little bit here too. And bring it up a little bit. Like that. Alright, so I have an idea of how I want to do a window. And it might be not the best way of doing it. But, oh well. Excuse me. I bet. I'll put the window over here, and then we're going to do it again. Like this. No. Yes. There you go. Alright, now here's the part where I'm probably not doing this right, but oh well. Forgot, you need to do this. And delete. Faces. And then Bill. Didn't do it. You know what? I know what to do. Like I said before, I'm not the expert on any of this, but I got some weird ways of doing this. What's chat saying? Chat saying nothing. They're gonna let me do this. Alright, so this is really cool. If I select this one and I select this one, I can actually merge the vertices at the last. And it's like I'm creating all this new stuff. And just like that. And then we can do it here. Hang on. Edge. Click. Bring it down. Do it again. Last. I'm hoping this works the way I want it to. Just again. Versus, yes. Click. Merge at the last. Click. Just the last. There we go. We're getting a little window going on. Edge. Extrude. To vertices, we can see these corners. Merge the last one we selected. And merge the last one. Alright, so hey, we made a window now. Alright. Let's go back to our selection. Let's go back to faces, I guess. And we're just going to select this whole thing. Subdivide. Hey, that worked. If it's subdividing like that, it's working. Heck yeah. Alright, let's do our modifiers and see how the textures look on this thing. Generate our subdivision surface. I like to jack this up to the highest it can go. Switch over to simple. Add the modifier for the deform, for the displacement. New. Set it for UV. Set this to 0.1 so I don't see it explode. Open up. Textures, and then we want the beam wall displacement open. Well, we don't want it to go across. I was kind of thinking vertically up and down, but log cabins, they set the logs. They do set the logs like this. All right, so never mind. We're not going to change anything. But we do need to go over to object mode so we can actually see. What is this? Yeah. On the sides here. It's not even over here. That's what I'm looking for, but that's not. It's what I'm looking for, but what I'm not looking for. Because that I want over here. Need to change it. What is going on here? Where's all the... Whoa. Why am I not seeing this? Oh! Okay, maybe we don't want UV. Why is it... Oh, what the hell? Hang on. Let's, normal. There we go. Looks okay. I mean... That looks weird, but... The rest of this is kind of what I was looking for. I don't want global. Object? No. This is the best what I'm getting. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to get. But this, like... Ooh! Ugh! No! No, brother. No. That is not what we're looking for. Oh wait, it's going up and down. I thought I was just saying how I wanted it to go left to right. Yeah, what? Okay, hang on. Back to mapping. Oh, flip axis. Boink. What are you doing? Alright, hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Why is it doing that? Now UV it? What is going on? This isn't working. Well, it's on top. See, that looks good. I want that for all of it, though. Why is the world like this? Why does kindness pay with pain? Why do the hands what is it doing here? Because it's doing it there, and it's doing it there, and it's doing it on top. And I'm not getting it on the sides. Can I do it twice? I wonder. I've never done this. But I'm curious. If I just do it twice, but I do it yeah, it did do it again. Right? Hang on. Yeah, texture too. It's the same thing. But oh no, it's not doing it. But you can do it, but now it just looks like a row of hot and ready biscuits or rolls at your local, I don't know, restaurant. I was gonna say Crab Shack, but Red Lobster. That's what I was trying to think of. It was Red Lobster for some reason. Let's see if we can do some little fun here. If I can change how this goes. Normal, local. It's like they doubled up the wall. That's not kind of what I'm going for. Here. Can you rotate it? I mean, if flip it on its axis and it's supposed to go like that. Yeah. I wanted to go across. That's what we're trying to do here. It isn't working. She walks the halls like a ghost in the light, head down low, trying hard not to fight. Every whisper cuts deeper than skin. Not enough echoes under her grin. Homework piled like the weight of this is working. Every failure proving she's less. Mirrors lie, but she believes what they say. Why can't you be normal? Why can't you stay? She's screaming inside, but the world hears none. Counting the cracks. I'm lost in the sauce on this one. I don't know what I'm trying to do. What precision? I got so excited for this and it's not doing what I want it to. Empty streets and a trembling hand, standing too close to the edge again. Thoughts like inside her head. Maybe it's easier just to be dead, but something whispers beneath the oh well dang, that was a crack in it. Oh, maybe that's it. But maybe I need to go back to this, and I need to repeat it. What's the... Oh! Yeah, but, kinda... Only... Okay, hang on. I kinda got it. What I was... That's what I was looking for, but... Not... That looks good this way, yeah? It doesn't look good this way. Hang on. Get rid of that one. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Look at that. Except, what's going on this side? That's that. So if I do normal, will it work? I was just struggling so hard. And now I got it. What the hell? Okay, that's kind of what we were going for. If I survive this night, okay. If I survive my mind, maybe the scars will turn to light. Maybe I'll learn to fight. Oh, whoops, I'm not on faces anymore. Yeah. Whoa! Just kidding. Oh, whoops. We're free moving. I don't want to do... Nope, we're doing it again. lock it in. Alright. Look at that. Well, that was kind of what I was talking about, too. You don't really see the stone floor, because it's down here. There you go. We're making, I mean, we're really making this super simple, too. Which is fine. Which is fine. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I went to duplicate that, and I only duplicated the face of it. Give me this, like, whole thing. I think it's white out just a little bit. There you go. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, and then those both should be... Oh, what? I thought those were going to be in collection 2. Oh, we put everything in the first collection. But it is keeping all the textures different, so that's not going to bother me. Or bother anything. Okay. We want this. Select. Okay, make sure we're not selecting anything we don't want. Let's subdivide it one time. Subdivide it 2 times. Add the modifier. Generate. Subsurface. Keep it simple. Bam. Deform. Come on. Deform that displacement. Make it new. Make it 0.1. UV. I think is what we did. Open. Says a me. No. Oh. Hey. Beam wall. Bam. Bam. Oh, whoops. Let's go back over to object mode. There we go. Now we find out what we did. Flip axis. Repeat like 7 times. That looks pretty good. Okay, I was doing that instead of that. Just doing something different. Look, it's generally doing what I want, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'm not even gonna be upset. One more time. I'm sure this will look really good on the 3D print. Oh yeah, once I get all these 3D printed, during our next thing, do what you gotta do, Bullet. I'm appreciate you being on while we're doing this. Anyway, as I was saying, in our next stream, I'll have these printed. Actually, I plan on streaming tomorrow, and I might not get all this printed. Sometimes 3D printers take a while to print off what they're trying to print off, but I'll see about getting some of this stuff printed off so we can see. It'll also help me figure out if there's any flaws in my designs when it goes on the 3D printer, because if it doesn't print properly, I gotta go back and make some changes, which I've had to do with this one right here. This particular one, it printed okay, but right, I don't know if you can see, there's a broken piece right here where one of the support cross sections broke off, and I had to make this a little bit bigger so that it printed off properly. So I went through a lot of different variations doing the water tower one. But that's kind of the, you know, that is what it is. All right. Oh, oh, I'll just make it a little further. What? That looks too scary. I think the next part that I plan on doing is going to be the hard part, and that's the roof. Which I want to do separately so I can take the roof off and set it to the side when the players actually like get inside. So let's do a little of this. Doorway. Hey, look at that. It's a doorway. Alright, that's pretty simple. Then we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing. Let's go ahead and add some textures. Oh wait. I definitely want to subdivide first. And then go back to object mode. Do the same thing we've been doing. Lower this to 0.1. Textures, beam wall, displacement, open. Hey-oh! Hang on. Flip it. Wonder why it's not working. Oh yeah, wait, we missed a crucial step in our adventure here. Bam! Look at that. That's a simple little room right there. I think there's one thing I want to do. And if I go to object mode, edit mode, I'm just gonna make all these just a little bit taller. Oh, how did it? Oh, well, okay, haha. Why is this all down here by itself now? Can I just take all of these? Hang on, let's see if I can just take... maybe not. Alright, whatever. Come on. These. To the sky. What happens if I go back to object mode? They would use the big logs up there is what they did. I think we can just fix that with a couple of subdivides up here. And go back to object mode, and that still looks big. Hey, what? That's funny. Well, I don't know what I did. 'Cause now if I do these, it's gonna look the same. It's gonna look... Alright, we're kind of locked in at this then. Yeah, we're just gonna we're locked in on this one. I don't want to go any further than that. Okay. We got a super simple log cabin. The next thing we need to do is make a roof. And I think, hey, similar to what we did with the, I guess we're locked into this one. Mesh. Another cube. Cubes. You use them for everything. Yeah, this is the roof right here. It's perfect. Oh, we should put a fireplace in this sucker. That will, I think that will tie it together. But let's do the roof first. Scaling it. And we're gonna take this, bring them together. Whoa, whoa, stop it. That's too high. That's too high of a roof. Let's bring it down. That looks so much better. That's so much better. Alright, and then here's this part. We're going to do the thing we did with the other thing. Like that. I just need to move this whole thing. Alright, we already measured it, so now they're going to be roughly the same. So we can take it. Ooh, we could mess up almost. Whoa, where are you going over there for? There we go. Alright. We did this. And then we're going to do this. This one. Up, we go. We need edges again. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright. Hey, that's pretty good, right? Let's select the whole thing. We're gonna unsubdivide. Subdivide. And then we're gonna do some of our own subdividing. That looks pretty good. And now this is going to be our rough. Add the modifiers. Do the thing we know what we're doing. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? What is happening? There we go. Displace. Okay, here's open displacement. I have a clay roof tile. Hey, you know what we're forgetting? We gotta go over to object mode to see what it does. That's a porcupine right there. we gotta go back up here and do this. That's pretty good. Is this sideways though? So I think that looks really big, but we want to flip it on its axis and then repeat a couple of times, and then repeat a couple of times. And then we really only need it on the top, so we're just gonna do this. There you go. Hey, make it 22. That looks great. Well, that looks really good. The bottom looks a little janky, but whatever. Well, maybe. Ooh. Just kidding. Go back to doing what I said. No, that looks pretty good. Alright, and then let's see. Hey, what's going on? I'm not selecting. Something's not. Why? What is this? What is going on? What's this? What is this little thing? Just a random dart? Weird, but okay. Alright. Next, we need a little fireplace, or put right here. Add ourselves another cube. Edit mode, get on that edit mode. Put it on face. And then, ooh, no, that's not what we want. That's what we want. We're gonna separate these a little bit. Then I think we need to bring our roof back over here. We gotta sucker? I said move, sucker. There we go. No, thank you. Don't do that. There we go. We gotta bring our roof back over here because I gotta line up the roof is gonna be able to come off, right? Then what I need to do is I need to make sure I need to make sure that the roof lines up with where I'm gonna put the fireplace. So when I build it separately from where the fireplace is going to be. Yep. Faces again. Normal extrude. There. It's gonna come up like this. I need to. Oh, that was a mistake. Actually, that needs to go all the way up to the ceiling piece. Can I make... Oh, I can. Whoop. There we go. Now... do that. I'm really hoping this works. Oh, because it's going to be really bad when I get into doing... when I go to actually print this and it turns out really bad and not really good. Alright. Could have done 2, but whatever. Alright, we're getting ready to do fireplace itself, which we're gonna do this about right there. We need to go here. Yep. I had to hide the other wall because you can't see what I'm doing. Bevel. I wonder if I... Look at that. We got a fireplace. I don't want to do... Nah, that's fine. We got a fireplace. We're gonna go to object mode. We're gonna go to do all the stuff we've been doing, and we're gonna put a little bit of a texture on there. Deform displace. There we go. Textures, textures, textures. I think I was using castle brick. Oh! Oh, brother! Oh! I'm not doing it on that. Oh, wait. I know why. Where's all the... What? We need some subdivisions there. Oh, I bet that'll look a lot better. Alright. I bet if we go this, it didn't change it at all. Whoa. That's crazy. Neither. I don't like it. I don't like it. We need to get rid of it. Start over. Actually, hang on. Ooh. Bring it back. Bring it back now, y'all. Is it because it's just a janky shape? And I brought this drink out here like ages ago to drink it. And I completely forgot it was even here. Can't be thirsty. I don't know why it's not working. Guess it just can't do its thing, I guess. Yeah, I'm going back to just deleting it. Add another cube. Let's bring this back down to the bottom. I wonder if I... Alright, hang on. Maybe then, if I subdivide this... Hang on, I actually want to make this a little bit wider. Now, if I subdivide this... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Very subdivided. Now, I want to do the bevels too. Along this... Hang on. I get up. We gotta get up in there. I want to do bevels here. But it does this weird thing. Very square now. But I somehow have a feeling it's gonna look better if I do it that way. Alright, let's see what happens when we add our displacement map. I think this will look better. That. Oh, beautiful! It's the best fireplace I've seen. just a glitch in the matrix. That's okay. Wow, so good. I left the strength up. I thought I changed that. Okay. That looks so much better, but like, no one lays brick like that. I should flip it. I mean, there you go. It's a little big. The only thing is, whatever's going on here, where I extruded it, it's like it doesn't like being extruded. Or there. It doesn't like it there either. I don't know if I'm really worried about all that. I think it'll be fine. Alright, let's... No, add. Oh, I'm way behind here. Someone's calling for me. Whoa, that's not what we wanted. Not yet, anyway. We want to shrink this. Hang on. See, I made a critical mistake. Here we go. I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, someone wants to say hi. I hear you. Look, this is Benjamin. Hello, Benjamin. Say hello, Benjamin. Hey. Oh, hey, buddy. Hello, buddy. He's gonna come and interrupt. Alright, well, I guess you're with me now. We're gonna shrink this down. Take this down. And fix this side. Yeah, I see them. Don't bite me now. I said don't bite me now. Alright, Benjamin, we need to do some of this and some of this. And then we'll add our modifiers. Get fixed up here. Get comfortable. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Our chat got really quiet. I think everyone left. It's just you and me now. Okay, you're up here. Okay, butthead. Stop squirming. Get comfortable. I need my hand to do what I'm doing. Don't bite me in the ear. That looks terrible. We forgot to do this. We forgot to do this. Nope. Why are you going for my ear? Boy? I said boy? Hey, we got kind of what's going on with a fireplace. And then we need to... You're getting right in my face. What are you doing, dude? You keep going for my ear. Yes, sir. Hang on, we dude, get out of my ear. Keep going for my ear. Unfortunately, up now. Don't get anything I don't want you to get into. What am I doing? Hang on, maybe not. Trying to figure out why. Which. All right, we're just gonna add a cube. Add a cube. Hey, thanks, man. I'm just trying to make sure that this next part of the fireplace lines up correctly, because the roof is going to be a separate piece when it prints, and I need to make sure that they just sit right on top of each other. Son, come here. Come here. Hey, look. Look at this guy. He's gonna bite me. Look at him. Get out of here. You go put the cat away. Alright, our next step. What if we were meant to glow in ways the naked eye won't show? What if love's a spectrum wide? This should be not that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not that. Alright, we need to get this to line up right. Need the what? Yep. Onto them. Oh wait, no, wait! I just realized something. This needs to go all the way up to here. It's supposed to sit on top. I need just to select both things. Roof. 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 Also the. How about just let's call it top. All right. Need to link these together. think it's... I see what's up. To bring that down. Cannot sleep? No. I'm not worried about that. We're not worried about it. We're not worried about it. This is what we're gonna do, though. I'm gonna hit this. I don't need 4. Actually, no. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna extrude it. And we're going to bring it in. Bring it up a little bit. And we're going to bring it out a little bit. Get back now, y'all. 5 pops this time. Look at that. That's looking like a fireplace. Looking like a fireplace. Alright. Now we just gotta see the textures work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! It's thinking. Hey, you know what I just realized? It's unsaved. File. Save. Bandit. Underscore camp. Underscore. Well. Okay, now it's saved in case it tries to break again. We won't lose all of our work. Placement map. And, whoa, what do we do differently? Alright, so now, I mean, there you go. I mean, it is a log cabin, essentially. It's very basic. But I am at no means a master of this. Only thing... I gotta move both of these. Heyo! There we go. So we got this, which will go on top of this, and then this, which goes underneath this. That's how it works. And then we can put furniture in here later. Like a bed. I gotta add that to the list. How long has our stream been going on? 2 hours and 35 minutes. How much of our list we get done? We got wooden walls, straights, right angles, and destroyed. We got one basic tent made, and we got our log cabin made. We still got a lot on our list, but I believe we are going to end our stream here for today. I appreciate everyone who came out, gave me a follow. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Hope we learned something if we were into 3D modeling. I think I locked in a little too much this time around and wasn't explaining much what I was doing on the back half of the stream. But hey, look at this. We got ourselves. I've never really done building yet, so this will be a first time. I think we're going to print this off overnight, and so for tomorrow's stream, which we will be streaming about the same time, around 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I will see about showing off what we got printed. But until next time, this will be on YouTube. If you are coming in the stream at the very end and wish to have seen what we've done, you can check out on my YouTube page under the same name, Penforged Arts. Keep an eye out for the Etsy page, where we will have this for sale after we do a couple test prints and make sure everything prints like it should. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. See you next time.
History unmasked at last. The past